You're filming MP. What does it mean to you to see yourself in NBA 2K23? How realistic it is? Was it a surreal feeling to look at yourself in the game?
Since, day one, coming in the studio, seeing how everything is done, seeing everyone writing on the wall, signing off, and getting my facial scan. That's like when it all hit, like, oh, wow.
A look from before as the Clippers made their way to the locker room, hoping to put on a show for their home fans tonight. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Clippers as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So here's Dallas's starting group. Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Christian Wood out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Ooh, nice D from George. And the layup is good off the glass.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
To the left wing. Dinwiddie against George. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Mavericks basketball.
Off the inbound. It's rebounded by Zubac. Hardaway against Leonard to the middle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Christian Wood picks one up.
You see, you can't be too physical with Marcus Morris. This guy is so strong, and he's so good at drawing the foul.
Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
Now here's George, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Hardaway against Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. George for 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Yeah, they battled at certain points. But once the game started slipping away and they fell behind, they just couldn't get back into it.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it. We know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
That one goes. Count it.
Kawhi Leonard's strength through contact, one of the real problems you've got to deal with as a defender.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Almost converts despite the contact.
No good on that one.
Boy, talk to any former teammate and coach, past or present. Anybody who's played or worked with Reggie Bullock has nothing but positive things to say.
And with Bullock, he's a player that genuinely puts his team first, Doris.
One of those guys, BA, that does not care if he's starting, if you put him off the bench. Bullock is going to play with energy defensively. He's going to knock down three-point shots. And he's going to space the floor for the star player.
Here's Leonard. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Doncic outside. For 3, Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Clippers in the lead. Jackson outside. to George. Zubats high post. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Dinwiddie outside. Wood outside. Here's Bullock, guarded by Morris. Pass to Doncic. Can they get it? Rebound by the Clippers. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It was a game that had everyone on the edge of their seats. Players, coaches, fans. A frustrating loss for these guys.
Now here's George. Zubats with it. Lets it go. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Doncic. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Bullock. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by George. Leonard, right side. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Leonard's got 6 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Dallas calls timeout.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Back to Doncic. The three ball. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
George finds Morris. Leonard outside. Inside. Zubats. And he banks in the layup. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, B.A., but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Who poked away? It's stolen by Leonard. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Leonard.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Outside Hardaway. That's tipped. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Hardaway. This one for 3. And no good. And Los Angeles the other way now.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Doncic is doubled. Fires for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubats has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Batum is checked in for Zubats. Mann comes in for Morris. Powell, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's John Wall in for Jackson. Here's Ntilikina. Back to Walker to end the run. First shot won't go. The Clippers have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Here's Powell. And again, no good by the Clippers. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Powell outside. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Ntilikina. The offensive rebound. McGee's shot is off.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Last time they met was in Dallas.
The last time out, they barely captured a win against this team, and it came down to some key turnovers.
Now here's Walker. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to McGee. The fadeaway. That one a little long. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Powell. Back to Wall. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Batum in the post. Bertans there. Back to Wall. Puts up a three. Can't hit that one.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Back to Bertans. Pass to Ntilikina. Now here's Powell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Batum. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Powell. Drilled from 11 feet out. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Ntilikina. And here's Bertans. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Ntilikina misses.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Bertans. Mann misses. And here are the Mavericks now. Bertans, the pass to Walker. Covington grabs the board.
Okay, getting a little creative with the crossover. Unfortunately, he couldn't capitalize.
Out to Powell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on JaVale McGee.
Well, he's got great instincts as a scorer, Norman Powell. And at 6'3", more than capable of getting into the inside and mixing it up a bit.
At the line for 2.
And so Powell nails them both. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Clippers on top, leading by 17. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Robert Covington is out there with Paul George. And it's Zubats in at the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Doncic. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Jackson, the pass to Kennard. Here's Covington. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Dinwiddie against Kennard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career. It was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
With the lead they have, you might think they'd start to settle, but they are still going at the rim strong.
Dinwiddie passes to Powell. It's Bullock on the wing. George defending. Pass to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Over Jackson. Doncic, good. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
If you give Luka Doncic the mid-range jumper, he'll keep things simple and take it.
Well, Los Angeles shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. to the paint. George with the bucket. George has got his second basket.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Back to Doncic. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. For three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Dinwiddie's gotten 4 this quarter.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Back to Jackson. Some solid D from Wood. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Now here's Powell. Good D by Covington. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Pass to George. Jackson with it. Up top, Zubats. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Dwight Powell. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. I believe that. And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Dallas calls timeout. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And the three-pointer goes.
An easy option in the catch-and-shoot game. He normally has the ball, but proving he can play without it.
Jackson up and in on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 16.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Pass to Bullock. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pulls up on the wing. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Dinwiddie's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Jackson finds Leonard. Launches it. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. And here's Doncic. Soft touch off the glass. Doncic has got 10.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. Here's Hardaway. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, don't get caught up in the long-range shooting. Hardaway Jr. has that in-between game. Really nice shot.
Jackson outside. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. A nice shot by Zubats.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second-chance opportunities.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Dinwiddie. Now Doncic, defended by Jackson. Fires it. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 12 points for him.
Consistent nightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that.
Now here's Leonard. 29 points for him last game against Atlanta.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And the Mavericks call time here.
It has to be interesting. You're bringing the ball up the court, and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
So for the Clippers, Norman Powell, he's checked in for George, and it's John Wall in for Jackson. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. From downtown, Ntilikina gets the bucket. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
And so it's Dallas with it, after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
Powell outside. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Zubac has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Doncic finds McGee. Back to Doncic. Out left to the wing. 16 feet out. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist from Doncic.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Out to Powell. Pass to Leonard. The three. Hits the trifecta. Leonard's got 12 points.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
From deep, here's Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Leonard outside. Up top, Zubac. Powell outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Powell's got his second basket of the game.
Put it on the deck, get by the defender. Norman Powell on the dribble drive. Okay, I see you.
Left side, Bertans. Over Morris. Again, the Mavericks good for two more.
You know, it seemed to me they were shying away from a foul there. The D still has to be a little bit more physical than that. He's got to feel you.
Pass to Leonard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
So for the Clippers, Batum comes in for Zubac, and it's Mann in for Morris. And Dallas also making a switch. Walker's checked in. Now here's Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point. But he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
Here's Walker. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That is some big-time range from Kemba Walker. The stroke is just so pretty.
Here's Mann. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. They could get back within single digits of the lead. Now here's McGee. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more. And so it's Los Angeles up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he had that same aggressive mindset. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Clippers?
They played with terrific intensity so far, going right at the defense and winning themselves trips to the line. And all those free points can really add up fast. That's how they build up this lead for the most part.
Kenny, how do you think Dallas played?
Sometimes the fixes are complicated. To me, this one's simple. They need to attack the rim and go and attack it. Go strong to the hole and finish with a purpose. Stop settling for jump shots.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Reggie Bullock is out there with Christian Wood. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 slot. And the Clippers with the ball. They led by as many as 18. George against Wood. Here's Bullock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside.
Pass to Zubac. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Reggie Jackson, one of those guys who does a little bit of everything. Can score it, can be a setup guy, can play the 1, can play the 2. You love his versatility.
Now here's Wood. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Yes, it's good.
Boy, Luka Doncic makes it look easy. What a pretty jumper.
The Clippers in the lead. Leonard outside. The 3 is up. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Jackson. He's got 5. Leonard on the wing. Back to Jackson. Shot from 12. George for 3. The shot no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
And here's Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Leonard finds Jackson. George for 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. George has got 7 points.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. And he's going for the lob.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
The Clippers have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wood's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Doncic outside and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played, and Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Leonard outside. Jacks up a three.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. George finds Leonard. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Well, a multiple-time winner of Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard understands, I've got my offensive game in rhythm. Let me go to work.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball. Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Doncic using his post moves to get the 2 points. Doncic has got 24 points.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communication. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
For three, George. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. George has got 10 points in the game.
Well, no hesitation. The full arsenal on display here. Catch and shoot, rise and fire. Yes, Paul George.
Pass to Bullock. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's George. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Here's Wood, guarded by Morris. Here's Bullock. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 6.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Back to Jackson. Kennard outside. No good with the triple. The Mavericks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Here's Dinwiddie. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 5. George for 3. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Wood outside. Down low. And Doncic hammers it home.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Jackson can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Pass to Powell. Back to Bullock. Top of the key. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead. Jackson outside. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. For Dallas, they've gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Here's Powell. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And down it goes. 2 points. Dinwiddie's got 10 points.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Coming onto the court, it's your Clippers.
And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Toombs checked in for Morris. Covington comes in for Leonard. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's John Wall in for Jackson. Nails it from 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Bullock. Now Bertans. Back to Bullock. Now here's Walker. 4 on the clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Boy, when you talk about Kemba Walker, what comes to mind is a guy who historically can go out and get you buckets despite the diminutive size.
And Walker can still be a valuable part of a team's rotation doors.
Well, anybody who can score it as consistently as Kemba Walker has in his past life is going to be someone who can contribute. This guy can dominate defenses in pick and roll action. If he's got the 3-game cooking, providing that balance to that dribble drive game, look out.
Now here's Wall. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Back to George. Got a hand on it.
Beautiful defense from Powell. Uses that impressive length to come away with that rejection.
Pass to Walker. Here's Ntilikina. Outside Bertans. Outside Walker. From behind the arc. And there's Bertans on the assist by Walker. Bertans has got his second bucket on the night. Powell outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
I'll tell you, I'd love to see someone take the contact head on. And Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
Pass to Bullock. And here's Walker. 1:36 left in the third. Uncovered. Another one falls for Dallas. The Clippers in the lead. Powell in the post. The kick out to Wall. They get the rebound. Powell's shot is off. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Walker. Here's Bullock. George defending. Back to Walker. Shoots over Wall. Walker's shot is off.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
George's shot is off. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. Right side, Walker. Count it. And it's now only a 1-point Clipper lead.
Well, Kemba Walker, because of his size, has had to master the floater, and he's got that game going.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. It's Walker on the wing. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Well, the Clippers shooting 40% since the break. The 3, George. Pure from 3-point range. George has got 14 points here in the second half.
I always feel like when Paul George rises and fires from 3, he believes it's going down. Great confidence behind that 3-point shot.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Los Angeles, torching the Nets, hitting 4 from distance that quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man. We got to get some stops. If we don't get stops, it's going to be a long night for us.
Focusing in on the physicality of the game. Coach Lue wants more aggressiveness.
And it's understandable. Setting the tone on defense is critical if you want to get the win.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. John Wall is out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Morris in at the 5, down low. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one. Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Doncic outside. Pass to Wood. For 3, Hardaway. And they'll get another chance. And McGee with the stuff.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
And he lobs it up top. And McGee with the stuff.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's the 3, called in by McGee. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Hardaway. Takes the 3. Leonard pulls down the board.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Shoots off the step back, and he hits the jumper for 2.
But once he's in the painted area, you can see the level of aggression goes up for Kawhi Leonard.
Hardaway with it. George defending. Puts it up. That's good from Hardaway. On the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 5th assist in this one. Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Zubats, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Jackson comes in for Wall. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. As we head down the stretch, he said to his team, quote, "We can win this. I believe in you guys, but we have to make some plays because we know they're going to." Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Leonard for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. High arcing shot. And they pick up 2. And now it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Leonard for 3. No good that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Wood. Over Leonard. Wood misses. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Fighting for the rebound, making sure they take back possession.
Hardaway on the wing. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. Wood outside. Hardaway on the wing. Here's the second effort, and the bucket is good from McGee in deep. McGee's got 8 here in this quarter.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Pass to Hardaway. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Knocked away. McGee passes to Dinwiddie. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
For a good call, you have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
The Mavericks have gone 7 for 11 so far in the 4th. And Doncic hammers it home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible. This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Dinwiddie. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Leonard passes to Jackson. And the Clippers miss again.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Here's Dinwiddie. Rebound by the Clippers. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has zero fear. In fact, contact, it doesn't deter him at all.
Norman Powell, he's checked in for Man. Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters. Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Powell outside. Back to Jackson. Pass to Powell. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Kept alive. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Powell. Launches a 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Wood finds Doncic. Dinwiddie against Jackson. In transition, here come the Clippers. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Well, you look at Kawhi's career, one of the first things he did was work on his consistency from the free throw line. Why? Because he's excellent at drawing contact.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Powell, he's checked in for Wood. And Leonard drops them both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And the Mavericks with possession here. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Now here's Dinwiddie. Powell covers. 13 feet out. And there's Dinwiddie. That one's good. On the assist from Hardaway. And the Mavericks lead by 16. Knocked loose. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Over Jackson. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Leonard left side. Powell outside. The 3. That shot is off. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. For 3, Powell. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. Now Doncic with the floater, and he sinks the layup. Doncic has got 18 points in just the second half.
There is this fundamental confidence to what Luka does, and those difficult floaters, no problem.
Leonard for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Powell. Banked it in off the glass.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Leonard can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Mavericks.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And what a huge performance it was for Luka Doncic.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Man, good whistle
Reggie
there.
Bullock. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Kawhi Leonard for a free throw. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Outside Walker. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
We'll see you again.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Well, you put together a full game tonight, and it paid off, guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long and good night, everyone.